Alright, it's been a while. We're dressed really nice today. We're at a major national qualifier. Ironically, it's for debate as opposed to tennis, but that's the other hat I wear in Thailand. I'm actually one of the coaches for the national debate team. We want to talk to you guys about what I learned from practice, how to improve your practice, and then discuss conditioning. I've been advocating a lot of wall work, and before you get really into wall work, please be aware you want to do, if you're doing a lot of close wall work, volleys, that's fine. You can get the reaction time better, you improve your volley. Half volleys to you improve your volley. You get a lot of reps that are going medium. You really need to focus more on your workout, mostly on the long stuff, on the baseline, when you're farther away from the wall. The problem you're going to have is the ball probably going to bounce twice. Let the ball bounce twice. If you let the ball bounce once, and you're too close to the wall, it's too hard to practice like that, because what happens is it shortens your stroke. I find myself when I used to practice a lot closer to the wall, but when I transition to a tennis court, one, I don't know how deep I'm hitting, and so since I'm closer to the wall and I can't fully drive it with my legs and my arm, and my body turn into a shot, my shots are very army when I play matches. And secondly, I hit a lot more short. Thirdly, I don't get full acceleration on the ball. So you want to hit against the wall, let the ball bounce twice, and hit against the wall, let the ball bounce twice, and transition your body weight into the shot, and work on acceleration, and work on hitting the ball, putting all your power right here. A full swing, that's what I'm trying to emphasize. When you transition to the courts hitting, I really like middle hitting and then cross courts, but you need to do a goal. Middle hitting, you only hit your forehand. You're hitting to your partner, down the middle of the court, forehand to forehand. Cross court hitting, if you're going ad side, you're going to use your backhand, but midway through that, transition to just hitting forehands, kind of like a real match. When your partner replies with the ball really short angle into the doubles alley, and you have to go to a backhand, work on placing this shot back at your opponent where the singles sideline meets the service line. So you're pressing your defensive shot. So you're hitting cross court backhand to backhand. Then you transition to hitting forehands to their backhand. And then you go, when they put you really wide, work on a defensive shot where you're going to go wide and hit the short angle back to them. Or you can even try to roll it and go short angle back, or a deep loop. I like the short angle back because if you need to come to net, you're going to have a difficult volley. On the opposition side, when you're going forehand to forehand, you're hitting all forehands, all forehands, all forehands. I don't like the inside out backhand shot. It's not a shot you're using in a rally. It's only off the return. And then when you transition to the middle shots, you're working on your down the line shots to finish. So work on stepping into the court and finishing down the line. Stepping into the court, finishing down the line. Striking the ball down the line to your opponent. Okay? When you're thinking about this practice here and you're using ground strokes, a lot of people practice but they don't do returns. So in your mind, try to shorten your swings like your return. Okay? Shorten it and still have the same power. If you can't get the same power, then focus on a portion of your practice where you devote to your partner serving you and hitting returns. Because I think a lot of people rally a lot, but we don't practice returns and we don't practice serves. On the conditioning side of it, I've discovered I cardio when I go to the gym, and I cardio for 10 minutes, max. And it has made a tremendous impact on my recovery period. So when I do Stairmaster, I'll warm up for like 3 minutes, and then I'll go up and down. I'll interval on the Stairmaster. I'll go level 4, I'll pop it to level 10, and I'll try to go do that for a minute, and I'll pop it down for 30 seconds, and I'll pop it up, and I'll pop it down. Pop it up, pop it down. Remember, tennis is anaerobic mostly, it's not aerobic. You need to work on your recovery after you extend yourself, going for points, because the average point has 7 changes of directions, and it's all quick movements. Secondly, I've actually added a new thing to my workout where I'm doing obliques on the ab machine. So I'm doing a turning with assisted weight. I always do crunches and I always do back rolls. But this turning with assisted weight has really improved the power of my core. Be aware that turning and doing obliques makes you wider. So it makes you a little fatter. So that might be a give and take if you're being me. Okay? So what we talked about, wall work. Make sure you practice from distance. Make sure you work on transitioning weight and body weight. Ground stroke hitting, middle hitting to each other, right, you're working down the lines. Cross court hitting, you do your side backhands, go to your forehand, work on your defensive shots, keeping it in singles court. Conditioning, 10 minutes. What's really helped my practice in closing Excuse me. In closing, I hit for 1 hour now a week just hitting ground strokes. And then I transitioned to 1 hour playing tennis. I only do it with one friend of mine because he likes to do that. My other practice is doubles or singles, okay? But that 1 hour ground stroke practice, you want to make it, so you warm up, you're doing middle hitting for about 20 minutes, then you're doing cross-court hitting for 20 minutes, down cross-court hitting for 20 minutes. And you're mixing in volleys, overheads in there also, and serves, okay? But you want to work on the cross-court hitting a lot because it really helps you find your targets and really helps you really get a good feel for the court. Overall, I think my tennis game has jumped tremendously since my last tournament, and we'll continue to work on these things. So that's our ReaL Tennis update for June, and thank you again.